about to clap back. Get your boss whack, Premier's funeral on Snapchat. You now tuned into the bag.
Fisk unit. Fisk unit. Fisk unit. What's good, y'all? Fisk Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fisk unit while you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Listen, hit that sub button. Hit that sub button. Join this Fisk unit army and get Fisk unit tough. You understand me? When you're done doing that, head on over to Twitter and follow me at Bully Fisk, alright? That being said, this nigga Harden washed, bro. He washed. Now, I took his playoff card. I took his superstar card a couple years ago. What channel did I do that on? I think I was still working in Verizon, so I was still at that call center when I took it. What year did he lose to Curry and Clay without KD? Whatever year it was, yeah, I was still at that call center. So I'm thinking 2019 probably, pre-pandemic. Well, whatever. The year he lost to Curry and Clay when Kevin Durant got hurt and he still had Chris Paul, I took James Harden superstar card. I was done. That was the final straw. So in my eyes, James Harden, he been pussy for mad long. I don't know how else I can't sugarcoat it. In my humble opinion, nigga been pussy for mad long. You can't trust him. But now, this isn't a situation where James Harden is soft, weak-minded, pussy. He ain't none of that no more. Now he's just washed. Alright, because even old James Harden, he would kind of put up numbers, but he would lose. He would still get his, but he would lose. Now it's more of a situation where it's like he can't even go get his at this point. All James Harden is a black John Stockton. He's been reduced to black John Stockton. All he do is get assists. That's all he do. He don't play no defense. I mean, he really don't do nothing but pass the ball and initiate the offense. So I'm looking at James Harden and I'm like, there's no way you can get James Harden $60 million a year. There's no way. And I know a lot of people on the internet, I just want y'all to keep that same hate and that same vitriol you have towards Westbrook. Can y'all please keep that towards James Harden? Because I gotta say something, right? And another thing, James Harden, you going 16 points without Embiid is embarrassing. You didn't even get 20 with 5 assists. So last night, James Harden went 16, 9, and 5. Didn't have a steal, didn't have a block, had 5 turnovers. He had 5 assists and 5 turnovers. If that was Westbrook, the earth would have stopped moving. Now, I want to say something about Westbrook real quick. My man Russ, even though he dressed like a pilgrim right now, my nigga Russ looked like he about to sit down with Abraham Lincoln and discuss Civil War tactics in that damn Met Gala outfit. I'm not lying, y'all. Russell Westbrook really looked like he about to rewrite a couple laws in the fucking Constitution. I'm not lying. I don't know what the hell Westbrook on. Westbrook looked like a free slave in the 1800s. That nigga look like he about to go farm some pumpkins and hunt some turkeys right fucking now. But anyway, that ain't the point. This ain't about Westbrook. Look, Westbrook was 18-7-7 in a bad year. And he played with the most ball hog, ball dominant player of all time in LeBron James, who I'm convinced cannot play with other ball dominant players, but whatever. And LeBron was trying to chase a scoring title. For all this shit y'all talk about Russell Westbrook, if Russ was still in Washington or Russ had his own team, he probably would have averaged like 25, 10, and 10. Which is better than what Curry had, which is better than what Luka did, which is better than what Harden is doing. So what I'm trying to say is, y'all said Russ is washed, Russ stinks, Russ is trash, Russ needs to get kicked out of the league, the nigga need to retire. All that foul, disrespectful shit y'all been saying towards Russ, can y'all keep that same energy towards Harden? Because in my opinion, Harden looks worse than Westbrook. Because there's nobody competing for the ball with Harden. At least you can honestly say Westbrook's numbers were down literally because he played with LeBron. When it comes to James Harden, this nigga's washed. He gets the ball and dribbles it all shot clock and does nothing with it. He can't get by people no more. His step back three ain't falling no more. He might be fat. I don't know. This nigga, he get fat and lose weight so many times. I don't even know no more. He might be a shapeshifter. He might be a reptilian. I don't know. I don't know. Or he could just have a fat suit on deck for any time he want to get traded. I don't know with this nigga no more. But all I'm saying in general is he's washed. And I noticed a lot of y'all dogged Westbrook. Westbrook was the joke, the butt of everybody's jokes all season long. Keep that energy towards Harden. I want to see all the memes, all that foul, disrespectful shit that y'all said about Russ. Harden is 10 times worse. He's 10 times worse than Russ. If you swap Russ with Harden, the Philadelphia could win this series. Because the one thing Russ will do, that even on a Laker team, the one thing Russ will still do is attack the hole and kick at the open shooters and collapse the defense. You have to account for Russ. It's not Russ' fault that them bums in LA can't shoot. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. As much as y'all hate Westbrook, y'all know I'm telling the truth. He's a better player right now than James Harden is. James Harden really should have stayed in Brooklyn. Minnesota too. James Harden would be a good fit in Minnesota. James Harden at this point in his career literally needs to go to a team like Brooklyn, who needs people to initiate the offense and get them good shots instead of that ISO shit. Or go to a team like Minnesota, who needs a point guard because Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns don't know how to close games or hold leads. All them dudes do is shoot 3-pointers and do dumb shit when they get 10-point leads in the fourth quarter. They need somebody like James Harden to initiate the offense and get them good shots so they don't blow leads. At this point, James Harden is a poor man's Chris Paul. He Chris Paul without the defensive leadership skills. All he gonna do is initiate the offense, get you good shots, and occasionally hit a three. That's all he good for. He the Black John Stockton. That's it. That nigga might be Rondo. He might be Rondo. Like, he might be Laker Rondo. What's the difference between Lakers Rondo? I'm talking like bubble Rondo. What the hell is the difference between the Lakers bubble Rondo and James Harden right now? What the hell's the difference? That's what James Harden has been reduced to. He went from averaging 36 to scoring 16 in a game without Embiid. I rest my case. But anyway, that's it. That's all, fellas. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.